I used to work the overnight shift at a small hotel. The nights were usually quiet, maybe a late check-in, maybe a phone call or two, but mostly silence. One night, around 2 a.m., a man walked through the front doors. He looked ordinary enough, middle-aged, carrying a small duffel bag, calm expression. He came straight to the desk and said, "I'm staying here, but I locked myself out of my room." That wasn't unusual. Guests lock themselves out all the time. So I asked for his name and room number. He gave me both without hesitation, but when I pulled up our system, nothing. No record of him. I thought maybe he misspoke, so I asked again. Same answer. I checked again. Still nothing. I told him politely, "I'm sorry, sir, but I don't see you listed as a guest tonight. Are you sure you checked in today?" His face didn't change. He just smiled faintly and said, "Yes, I'm staying here." Something about the way he said it. Flat, calm, but too certain. My gut told me something was wrong. To be safe, I asked for his ID and the credit card he used. He handed them over. The ID matched the name he gave me. The credit card fell off. When I swiped it, the system rejected it instantly. At that point, alarm bells were ringing in my head. I told him again I couldn't find his reservation. He only stared at me, then calmly asked, "Can you make me a new key?" Now I was unsettled. He wasn't angry. He wasn't frustrated, just insistent, too calm. Most people would argue or get irritated, but not him. I stalled, saying I'd need to double-check with my manager. That's when I noticed something chilling. Instead of leaving or waiting, he began wandering around the lobby. He sat in a chair, perfectly still, watching me from across the room. After a while, he stood up and slowly walked down the hallway toward the guest rooms. That's when my skin crawled. He didn't have a key card. He didn't belong there. And yet, he was strolling the halls as if he lived there. I immediately called the police and security. While I waited, I kept watching him on the cameras. He wasn't trying to break into rooms, but he would stop outside random doors and just stand there, sometimes for 2 or 3 minutes at a time. When the officers finally arrived, they found him still on the 3rd floor, standing silently in front of a guest's door. They escorted him out without resistance. Later, we learned the credit card was stolen. He had never checked in, never had a reservation, never belonged there at all. But here's the part that still makes my stomach drop. For hours that night, he just wandered the hotel halls, silently watching doors, watching me, watching everything, like he was waiting for the right moment. I never saw him again.